Are you missing a child? Because I found Rebecca at my front door. Did you drop her off at my house or something? It's before 7 a.m. It's way too early to be dealing with this right now.
Hey, Deb! What a lovely morning we are having today.
Now isn't the time to be talking about the weather. Aren't you concerned about your daughter?
Now you're just being rude. It's pretty standard to exchange pleasantries before getting into undesirable business.
Like what to do with your daughter? I'm sorry that's an undesirable conversation to be having, but I'm not your babysitter. Come pick her up right now.
Why? Just let her stay there for a bit.
Huh? I have my own house to manage. I don't have time to take care of your child right now. Please come and get her right now.
Don't worry, she's a breeze.
Then why did you just leave her in front of my house?
Obviously, because I wanted you to watch her for me.
Without asking?
I guess I forgot. I left for vacation this morning.
You're gone? Where are you? And why didn't you just bring Rebecca with you? If she's as easy as you say, she wouldn't have ruined your vacation in the slightest. Kids love that sort of thing. I have fond memories of all the vacations I took with my mom. I'm sure Rebecca would feel the same.
Not a chance. I need a vacation from her. It's not like she's old enough to appreciate a vacation anyways.
She's a good kid. It could be really good for you guys.
This isn't up for discussion. I'll be home the night after tomorrow. Thanks.
What? You expect me to watch her until the night after tomorrow? You didn't even pack her any spare clothes or anything. What do you want me to do with her?
Yep. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I haven't agreed to any of this. You know I have a job. I can't call in sick last minute. I have a couple of meetings that I have to be present for. Don't push this on me. You're being unreasonable.
Sorry, but it's too late for that. I'm boarding the plane as we speak. Bye!
Cheryl, get off the plane!
Thank you so much for watching, Rebecca. You're a lifesaver. I was able to enjoy myself to the fullest thanks to you.
That's not how this is going to work. You don't get to just say thanks and pretend this never happened.
Why not? I really am appreciative. Are you expecting a souvenir or something? I forgot. You'll have to let me slide on this one. I'll make sure to get you something next time I go out of town.
You know very well that isn't what I am talking about. Stop trying to change the subject. You can't just drop your kid off at my house and expect me to take care of her for you. Had you asked me in advance, I might have been able to figure something out for you. But that wasn't the case. Do not do this again.
I don't see what the big deal is. You clearly managed just fine. What's with all the hostility? Are you really that unwilling to help me out from time to time?
I managed because I had to. I wasn't going to just leave your child outside for 3 days. I don't have time to be having this conversation with you right now. I've been frantically trying to make up all the work I missed. I have to get a report in before the end of the night.
What's with all this work talk? Does your husband need a daily report on his laundry? Aren't you just a housewife?
Wrong. I work remotely as a web designer. I was supposed to meet with a client today, but I had to postpone. Now I'm trying to scramble to get their website updated in time.
That's news to me. Regardless, it sounds like you managed to look after Rebecca just fine and get your work done. Sounds like a win-win to me.
Win-win for who? My husband had to take a half day in order to take over watching Rebecca while I got some work done. My entire family has been set back because of your selfishness. Get off your high horse and acknowledge you did something wrong.
Oh, that's actually great news. Even on your most busy of days, I can rely on you to watch my kid for me. This experiment went off without a hitch.
This experiment?
You really looked out with your husband. He's so reliable, and I hope you don't mind me saying, he's quite the looker. The man I'm stuck with doesn't compare in the slightest. Thank God he's rich. I definitely didn't marry him for his good looks and personality.
Where is this coming from all of a sudden? Are you unhappy in your marriage or something? Why are you talking about my husband?
It's just an offhand comment. When I came to your house earlier to pick up Rebecca, he was the one who greeted me at the door. I think that's the first time I've seen him. In fact, I'm quite certain. I'd remember a handsome man like that. I just wanted to say you did good landing that one.
Don't change the subject. You can never leave your kid here again. Do you understand? I'm very serious about that. If you try it again, I'll call Child Protective Services on you. You can get Rebecca back from them. Although I don't think they will be thrilled to give back an abandoned child.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I'm wiped from my long day of traveling. I'm heading to bed. Nighty-night. I was just talking to some mutual friends of ours. They told me your husband is a branch manager. At this age? Why didn't you tell me he was doing so well for himself? Furthermore, he's working for his father. Man, you guys are set. His father isn't going to work forever. Someday your husband might be company president himself. I'm so jealous of you.
Hi? Why are you bringing this up? I'm not really sure what this has to do with you anyways. I'd rather not talk to you about my husband.
I didn't mean to offend. Did I say something bad?
You've become weirdly obsessed with my husband. It's pretty inappropriate to talk about how hot and rich someone's husband is.
Let me rephrase it. You found a high-quality man.
It's kind of late for that now. This whole conversation is making me super uncomfortable. I'm still irritated with you from 2 weeks ago. I prefer you not contact me unless it's about something important.
Still hung up on that? Quit sweating the small stuff. Us ladies have to stick together. Don't let our relationship be destroyed by one mistake. If you keep acting this way, I might have to steal your husband from you.
Excuse me?
I have a confession to make. I fell head over heels for your husband when he greeted me at the door. I can't get him out of my head. And I don't want to.
Are you being serious right now? I told you I was uncomfortable with this kind of talk.
I think the feeling is mutual, too. Sparks were flying when we looked at each other. I really think it was love at first sight for both of us. I imagine he's been asking all about me ever since. I haven't felt this way about someone since I was a teenager. I saw him again around town that very same week. I called out to him, but I don't think he heard me. To bump into each other in this huge city so soon after meeting, my love for him has only grown more intense with each passing day. I'm sure he feels the same way. I've dated so many guys in the past, but none of them made me feel like this. They always say everyone has a soulmate. Thanks to you, I was finally able to find mine. I'd really appreciate if you could be the bigger person and divorce him. I'm sure he won't argue. Our connection is too strong to be denied.
I don't even know where to begin. My husband hasn't asked about you at all. All you are to him is the annoying lady who left her kid at our house without warning and threw both of our days into disarray. I'm not sure what you think you felt when you saw him, but it was probably disdain. At any rate, there's clearly no point in maintaining any sort of relationship with you. I'd appreciate if you stop interfering with my life.
I know this must be hard for you to accept. Must be why you are making up all these lies. Your husband and I do have a special connection. There's no denying it.
If you say so. Anyhow, I have work to do. Bye.
I'm not done talking! Whatever, I guess. I'll get what I want whether you cooperate with me or not. Your husband won't stay with you for too much longer. He knows what he is missing out on. Trying to keep us away from one another only makes our love deepen. I'm sure you'll regret this at some point. Hey, Deb! Guess where I am right now?
You better be on your way to my house to pick your daughter up. I told you what would happen if you did this again. Come get her right now!
Calm yourself. No reason to get your panties in a bunch. Our kids get along so great. You wouldn't want to deprive them of seeing their friends now, would you?
What are you talking about? My daughter is 16! Rebecca is 3!
I don't see why they couldn't be friends.
It doesn't matter what you think. I made it very clear what I would do if you left her here again. Come and get her right away or I'll be calling Child Protective Services.
About that. I'll come grab her in 5 days.
Are you nuts?
Your husband won't be around to help you out this time either. I'm confident that you can handle it, though. Good luck! See you in 5 days.
This isn't funny. Cheryl!
Hey, Deb! I'm sure you've already realized this by now, but your husband won't be coming home for a little while longer. I'm keeping him all to myself. We're at a hotel together right now. God, your husband is an absolute smoke show.
I've been in contact with some of the other women in the neighborhood.
About what?
Apparently, you've tried making passes on several of their husbands. I even heard you were successful with a few of them. Every time you want to hook up with someone, you drop your kid off at their house, apparently. And now you are trying your tactics on my husband. Quite the repeat offender you are.
It's not my fault men just can't resist me. Once I get my hands on them, they never let go until I'm done with them. Keeping all of this a secret from my husband is such a thrill. I can't stop now. It's become quite the addiction for me.
Perhaps you should focus on raising your child rather than fulfilling your own lusts. What sort of example do you think you are setting? At this rate, she has no hope of becoming a functioning adult in society.
Why are you lecturing me? Don't tell me you're still upset that you got stuck with Rebecca for the week. That's old news already. Get over it. I am kind of surprised I haven't heard from you these past 2 days, though. I thought for sure you'd been blowing my phone up with your constant whining. More importantly, you're giving Rebecca everything she wants, right? She deserves only the best. This is the best. First, I steal your husband from you. Then I get to boss you around on how to raise my kid. Just imagining how angry you are getting right now is getting me off more than anything. Please tell me all about how terribly hard everything is for you right now.
I can't believe people like you actually exist.
You got a problem with it? Try to fight me and you'll be watching my kid again next weekend too. If you don't want that, you better be on your best behavior. I want my child pampered and happy for when you give her back to me.
Rebecca isn't at my house, though, so I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Why not? Where is she then?
I warned you about this. I told you that I would call Child Protective Services if you tried anything like this again. I'm sure she's being processed as we speak.
Why would you do that? She has a home and she's being taken care of just fine.
Because I found an abandoned child in front of my house. It's only natural for me to reach out to them to ensure she's taken care of.
You actually went through with that?
Yeah. I'm sure they've been trying to contact you. Did you not notice?
That's who's been calling me?
No way. You didn't check your messages? I'm sure they left you at least a couple.
You left out some pretty important details. Why didn't you tell me right away? What am I going to do? I'm in trouble.
I'm glad you understand the gravity of the situation. Now here's the real question. Are you going to take responsibility and get your daughter back? Or are you having just too much fun?
Shut up! You don't get to talk to me like this. Where is Rebecca? Do you know where they took her? If I don't get her back soon, my husband is going to find out. They might have already contacted him.
Oh, he knows. And you're right to be worried. He's pissed. He filed for a divorce this morning.
How would you know that?
He came by my house earlier today to apologize in person. I explained what I knew to him, and he told me that's what was going on.
You did what?
It sounds like he may have had the paperwork already filled out. He said you guys almost got divorced a while back and started the process.
Why wouldn't you stop him? Just lie about where I am at. Is it that hard?
Why the hell would I ever lie for you? Besides, your husband went by the courthouse before even coming to my home. The paperwork is already being processed. You said it yourself. You're having an affair with my husband right now.
How dare you? Actually, maybe this is for the best. A divorce would allow me to move forward with your husband after all. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. All that's left is for him to leave you. Then the two of us can tie the knot and I'll be better off than ever before. He is madly in love with me after all. So I'd appreciate if you filled out the paperwork before we get back. The sooner you two separate, the better. If you want to sue me or whatever, that's fine. Matt has more than enough to cover it. And he has more than enough money for me to spend on whatever I want, too. I can't wait to go on quite the shopping spree.
Matt? I'm not sure who you're with right now. My husband is sitting next to me right now.
What are you talking about?
He's been reading all your text messages. He thinks you're nuts, too.
Then who am I sleeping with right now? How sad. You can't accept the fact that he doesn't love you anymore, so you make up some ridiculous lies. I'm sitting next to him right now myself.
First off, my husband's name isn't Matt. But let me guess, the guy who you're sitting next to has a scar on his right cheek?
He does?
Yeah, I thought so. Sounds like it was my husband's brother that you bumped into around town.
What? Brother?
That's right. Matt is quite different, though. He's kind of like the black sheep of the family. He drinks way too much, sleeps with anybody, and overall has nothing going for him in life. No job, nothing. You guys are quite the pair.
No way.
My husband said Matt had been acting strange recently. Apparently, he seemed like he had some kind of big plan or something. I guess that's you?
No way. I can't believe this. You're telling me this Matt is just your husband's loser brother? I can't believe my luck.
Are you seeking sympathy from me?
Give me the rich one.
No, thanks. We're quite happy over here.
I don't want him anymore.
That's got nothing to do with me. However, I may as well mention it. Matt really is broke. His parents cut him off long ago. He still talks to my husband occasionally, but he has absolutely zero connection to the family fortune.
Oh my God.
Like you said, he's a loser. He's caused nothing but trouble for everyone around him. He pushed away those that loved him in order to pursue his own lusts. Sound familiar?
That's not how I am.
The only thing you've ever cared about is money. You two can lust for the high life together. You'll be starting from nothing, though. Hopefully you've got marketable skills because he sure as heck doesn't. Apparently, Matt was so destructive in his youth that his parents gave up on him. He ran away from home at 17 to live with a friend and dropped out of school.
Shut up! This just gets worse and worse. Please, you've gotta help me.
I don't owe you anything. All you've done is make my life more challenging. That and hurt your own daughter and your husband. All for what?
But us girls gotta stick together, remember? We're friends!
I've never thought of you as a friend. And if this is how you treat your friends, I feel sorry for anyone unfortunate enough to consider you one.
Don't be like that.
I've said my piece. I won't be offering you a helping hand. You're going to need to figure out what to do next on your own.
Don't abandon me! Talk to my husband! Explain to him that it's all a misunderstanding!
Best of luck to you. I said what I needed to say to Cheryl. Then I blocked her phone number and blocked her on my social media accounts. She was going to need to get herself out of her own mess. Her husband came by again to apologize to us the following day. He was truly embarrassed by the whole ordeal. The divorce went through and he was able to retain custody of their daughter. The course didn't look favorably on someone who frequently abandoned her own child to pursue affairs. Cheryl was ordered to pay alimony and child support. She was given 100 days to secure financing, but that would prove challenging for a broke outcast like her. Unfortunately, Cheryl's parents had both passed away peacefully a few years ago. Whatever inheritance they had left her was gone, and she had no one else to turn to for help. She tried to get Matt, my husband's brother, to appeal to his parents, but they didn't lift a finger. I heard that she ended up turning to her ex-husband to ask him to go easy on her, but he blocked her number and instructed her to speak to him through his lawyer. She was truly alone. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons to see more content like this. Please leave a comment below, and we look forward to seeing you next time.